The incident started with the Chinese border control mistaken a British trading ship as an unauthorized ship.
They ripped off the flag and threw it into the ocean.
That angered the British, and the British fired cannons at the Guangzhou.
After Guangzhou was bombed, the citizens burned 13 British men as revenge, which led to the anger of the British.
In Guangxi, there was a French missionary who was spreading Christianity. The local people were not happy of his actions and stoned him to death. This led to the anger of the French, since the French were only here to spread Christianity.
The British and the French formed an alliance and directly put pressure to the Chinese government, forcing the Chinese government to sign the Treaties of Tianjin.
불을 질러 심장을 태워 널 미치게 하고 싶어 tianjin, yeah we bring like this 모두 다 같이 손 맞은 것처럼 bang 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 bang.
In the Treaty of Tianjin, the Chinese government agreed to let French and British ambassadors enter and stay in the capital city, where they can directly understand what the Chinese government is planning to do next. The second agreement contents of China agreeing to open trade in various harbors such as Niuzhuang, Denzhou, Chaozhou, Chongzhou, Nanjing, Zhouzhou, Taiwan, including Danshui and Tainan. The third agreement of the treaty agrees for British and French missionaries to move freely and spread their religion in China.
In the fourth agreement of the Treaty of Tianjin, China agreed to let British and French ships travel freely within China, mainly in Zhujiang and Changjiang.
The fifth agreement is that China needs to repatriate the money that's spent in the war by British and French.
In the sixth agreement of the Treaty of Tianjin, the Chinese government agreed to let French and British citizens traveling overseas in China be treated to the own laws of their homeland.
The seventh agreement is that China needs to decrease the import tariff for French and British. The last agreement is that China needs to accept the import of opium from British again.
With more and more foreigners entering China, with cultures and religions clashing against each other, often leading to arguments and fights, creating a very negative social environment.
England and France asked for a total of 60 million Chinese dollars as payment of them sending troops. Also, since the English and French ships could enter China in such a low entry fee, China was losing large amount of money since the English and French trading ships were bringing in less and taking out more. Last but not least, French and British developers with ideas of making a company or factory in China would build companies and factories in China, but not pay taxes, leading to even more money being lost in China, and China only left with small amounts.